Well, as a warm Christmas day, we're going to see even warmer temperatures come tomorrow for some of us through Saturday. Records still on the table, and then we got a big cold front on the way for Sunday. I'll have details on that in today's web weather. Here's a look at yesterday's record. We were just shy of beating that record yesterday, or at least tying it. The official high for Christmas Eve was 76 degrees, not quite 77, which was that previous record. And this evening we'll be down in the upper 60s. South winds 10 to 20, breezy with partly cloudy skies to mostly clear here going into the overnight. And then for your Friday, we'll see sunny skies tomorrow. 80s on the way into the afternoon, and that's about 6 degrees away from the record high tomorrow. Here's a look at those highs across Texoma. 76 is the record. And there's a look, 81 degrees along I-35, upper 70s there in Pauls Valley and McAllister, upper 70s in southeastern Oklahoma. Like I mentioned, more records are on the line here next few days. Highs Friday and Saturday, 81 degrees, and those records at least 5 to 6 degrees above where our forecast is. Here's a look at what's ahead, though. We got that big ridge of high pressure overhead. That is going to stay here for the next couple of days. That's why we're so warm in the upper 70s and low 80s. But we're watching this trough here. It's low pressure system that's going to be diving down south there Sunday into Monday, bringing back Arctic air to Texoma, and we'll see 40s and 30s for highs here come Monday for some of us, and even into Sunday later in the afternoon and evening. Temperatures are going to be taking a dip into the 40s. Here's a look at that future sky forecast. Might see some rain, a few thunderstorms along that front there Sunday. And then some data even suggests that we get a snow mix over in southeastern Oklahoma. Now that really depends on our temperatures and moisture with that. Now we're not definitely hurting from moisture right now. Very humid last few days, and we're going to continue to be that way. But we'll see what those temperatures, if the temperatures line up with the precip. We'll be tracking that here this weekend into your Monday morning, and then Monday, Tuesday looks dry into next week. This weekend, lower 80s and upper 70s Saturday, and then this is before the cold front Sunday, 76 degrees. I think data right now is suggesting that we're going to be in the upper 70s ahead of that cold front. It does look like it's going to be moving in a little bit later, and that colder air will be stalled. Moving in a little bit later after that wind shift. Sunday we'll be down in the 30s and 40s by Sunday night there, and 20s and 30s for morning temperatures. Monday, hard freeze on the way for Tuesday. Morning temperatures here and going into your Friday, upper 50s and low 60s, and we'll see those highs in the 80s next week. There will be in the 40s by Monday, Tuesday, and 50s by your Wednesday.